Hello. Hola.
Hey, you guys. We'll wait a little bit while people are logging on. Good to see you all. Hello. More people.
Hi there.
Hey, you guys. If you guys are just logging in, hi, Emily. Good to see you. Hi, Alphan. Hey, everybody. We're just going to wait a few minutes as everyone is logging onto the live stream. It's so good to see you guys.
Hi, guys.
All right, so this is
Yuri,
Yes.
Can I speak at the same time? It's okay.
Yeah.
Melody, can you do the swipe up?
Did you send the link?
No, Yuri's hopefully got the link now on YouTube, or maybe I can search for it.
Yes, if you can send it to me, that would be great.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, what is up?
Hello. Yes, Melody. Who are you?
So, yeah, welcome, you guys. It's an honor to be here with you guys today. And my name is Yuri Choi, and I'm a performance coach for entrepreneurs and high achievers. A lot of you guys already know me, but today we have a special guest here, and her name is Melodi.
Hi, guys. I'm Melody.
And today what we'll be doing is to really celebrate May as the Mental Health Awareness Month, as you guys probably know. And we brought Melodi here today so that she can really share some first-person experience and really, our intention today was to really share some of our own stories so that to normalize really talking about mental health issues, that people experience.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys. So good to see you
Hello.
guys.
Thank you for welcoming me, you guys.
So I am curious where you guys are logging in from. I would love to know what country or what state or what city. Feel free to share, because I know typically we have a lot of people from all over the world.
Okay. Give me a moment, you guys. I'm sharing this live with my own audience.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining in.
And thank you for popping in, everyone. It's really nice to meet you. I know I'm a new face. You guys are probably wondering what's that all about.
All right, you guys. So today what we're here to do is to, as I mentioned, we're here to talk about May being the Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you guys who are just logging in, I was just wondering where you guys are logging in from. Would love to hear from you guys. Oh, this is amazing. You guys are coming from all over the world.
Hello, all over the world. You guys are all over the place. I don't know about you guys, but I've also been watching Psych2Go myself for quite some time. And I'm here because I was invited here, but I'm just like you guys, and I was invited here to be a voice for you guys. To the best of my ability, I know that might be kind of weird, but I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself, and that I also understand what it's like to have mental health difficulties. And I'm curious, which videos for you guys helped you guys out a lot? Which of the animated videos?
Yeah, I know we're looking at all the chats
We're
here.
looking at
It's so
everything
cool
that's
to
coming
see.
in. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So, Singapore, Sweden. So
China.
we're actually here in Seoul, Korea, by the way. So
We're in
some of you
Korea.
guys know this, and I happen to meet up with my friend here, who's also from California, actually. And she gracefully decided that she wants to share some of her stories. And I think a lot of you guys have, listened to some of my stories, and I'd be happy to share them again. And to really celebrate this month here, to acknowledge that some of these, challenges that people experience are actually way more common than, what a lot of people think. So, today our intention is to let you guys know that none of you guys are alone. None of us are alone, and we're actually all connected in that. So super excited to go into some of this with you guys.
Wow. Okay, I see. So while she was speaking, I was able to read what you guys are saying. So I see a lot of you are struggling with depression. I saw personality disorder, toxic parents, relationship problems. Just so you guys know, I've been here in Korea for almost 6 months, so I understand long distance issues. So I feel you on that stuff. I also have a friend with dissociative identity disorder. So she has 12 personalities. And right now I've been in the process of studying psychology. So I'm also stepping into mental health. I'm trying to step up as a mental health advocate for you guys and for people like you. So you're not alone. And I understand and empathize with you. Borderline personality, I just finished reading up on that. Toxic parents, I understand. I'm half Korean. Okay, I feel like it's a lot. I want to read what you guys are saying.
Yeah, we'll get
Self-doubt.
let's take a moment here really quickly.
Okay.
So I'm actually curious, Melody.
Okay.
So I know that we just had an opportunity to meet, and I'm so grateful that we got to, create this space together. Share with me, for you, what does mental health awareness mean for you, and what is your, because I know you're so passionate about this cause.
I am.
Share with me a little bit, a little bit about who you are, as well as why this is important to you. Because, the reason that we invited Melody here is, first of all, she's one of the influencers that had the opportunity to meet while in Korea. And, one of the first things that we really decided to talk about in our first meeting was really opening our hearts to talk about some of these real things that's going on in our lives and, other people's lives. And, we wanted to create the space so that you guys can also hear firsthand from her, as well as, I'll share some of my stories today as well, so that you guys get to start to recognize that we are all going through something, or, a lot of this we get to normalize.
Thank you guys so much for sharing in the comments right now.
Yeah,
I see the need. That's why I'm stepping into this. Thank you for asking me to introduce myself. To give you guys just a background on who I am, because I am trying to come onto this channel a little more often. I'm hoping that I can do either live streams with people that you wouldn't expect to have mental health struggles, or I might be doing like talks with people you wouldn't expect, kind of like if anyone knows the Healthy Gamer or the Happy Gamer, or if you guys can let me know if you know who that is, that the therapist guy who he does like mental health sessions with Twitch streamers, something like that. I'd like to bring that here. Okay, anyways, sorry, it's like I'm trying to read this. I'm half Korean and I'm half American, so I understand the multiculturalism. I also lost my father to suicide when I was 8 years old, and I understand how difficult it can be to grow up under a very strict parent, very overprotective. I feel a great need for a lot of things. Okay, for myself, growing up, having lost someone to mental illness. Like, I'm sure if some of you guys have lost someone to cancer or something like that, you wonder, right, when you're growing up, is that going to happen to me? Is that going to happen to me too? Am I going to end up like my parent? If you have a friend you've lost to something like that, is that going to happen to me? Like, why couldn't I have helped them? What could I have done? Like, why don't I feel like I'm in a better place, but I'm trying to uplift all these other people around me, right? And to be honest, I'm still in the process right now, and that's what I'm trying to do with you guys. I've actually been really depressed lately, and I got off my antidepressants about a month and a half ago, so I'm with you guys. And I understand. And thank you guys for sharing right now with me right here.
Yeah.
So the difference is, this is what I told Yuri, and when you see online, you see the after photos of somebody and the before. They show their before and their after photo, right? And they show you like, hey, look at me, like I got this now. And it's so empowering and so motivational to see someone who was once, either overweight or underweight and then ends up in a healthy place. But I feel like it's hard to see that sometimes because you don't see the in-between process. And in the same way, like I want to do it a little differently. Like I'm in the process of learning how to overcome my own mental illnesses and my own struggles with like, what is my future going to be? Like what does it mean, me in correlation to my parents? How to do school. Like I've been taking classes too. I understand that, long distance, how do you love someone? How do you fall in love with someone and make a family? Like, all these questions, I don't know the answers completely, but I'm definitely trying my best. And I feel like we can go through that together. I'm not here to tell you guys that I'm any better than you and that I know the right answers all the time, but I don't want you guys to be alone.
Thank you for sharing. And, we're going to go a little bit deeper into this. And I know that, so today my intention is to really be with you guys and be with here, Melody. She's being vulnerable. And, typically I'm here really to uplift you guys, and which we'll do at the end. And today I wanted to take a moment to just really be with you guys. Whatever is coming up today, I just want you guys to just put your hands on your heart and realize that we all go through different things in different ways. Hold on. And I know how much courage it takes for you to be here with us. I really just appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys right now. I see you, and I know you guys see too the world, and I know this is a very sensitive topic. I'm not going to talk about this much because it's not my place to say, but even just right now with what's going on in Palestine and Israel, I know that's very raw right now for a lot of you guys. I don't have the position to speak on that because I don't know much about the history of both countries, but I see the children suffering, and I know you guys see that, and how can you see that and be okay? Same with everything that happened with Asian Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. It's really raw, it hurts, and we've all been in this pandemic together, right? So I feel like there's a huge need for us to be together, be a community, And everything I see right now, you guys stepping up right now for each other, for me, it means a lot. And if there's a way that, I want you guys to interact with me in the future. Tell me what you guys need, what kind of tips you need. Tell Psych to Go what you need to, so we can better learn how to help you so that we can be a community and make this world a better place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So in the chat, you guys, if there's anything that you've been holding back from sharing, or if there's anything that you want to be seen or heard for, we want to hold space for you. Feel free to share. And if you see somebody that's going through something similar or just going through something at all and you want to give a shout out, I invite you to do like a little hashtag and let them know I see you. And, it was interesting because when Melody and we talked for the first time, we had a lot of, similarities as far as what we got to go through and why we are here. And I don't know if you guys remember some of my story. I think I've shared pieces here and there. For me, someone close to me had attempted suicide when I was in my teens. It really affected me. And since then, I was about 17 years old when I almost lost this person really, really close to me. And after that, I really just started questioning, why do people do what they do? What keeps people happy? What keeps people so unhappy? And that it takes them to a point of, feeling like they have a dead end. And for me, this became a big question that I started to ask, in my younger years. Honestly, it took me a long time to realize that that was a part of my journey. That was a part of my purpose of what I get to do in this world. And, and since then I've gone through other things like, my dad being diagnosed with cancer. I've never done that here. My dad being diagnosed with cancer and losing him to cancer after 2.5 years of excruciating years, I come to realize that, we are, a lot of people see where I'm at today or just meet me, and I'm typically very bright. I'm typically, positive, and I'm here to share with you guys today to let you know that we all go through these journeys. And those years, I can tell you guys, those were years filled with anxiety and deep sadness, watching my own father, go through this journey of just slowly losing his life in front of my eyes. It was a very, very difficult 2 years. And for me, I know that without that time, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, because I just remember seeing my dad, not be in his body anymore. Like his physical body was there, but his soul wasn't. And that was the first time for me that I really realized that there's a separation between our soul and our body. And so for me, with all of those things happening, I mean, those are just pieces of my story that led me here. And for me, I really did find my purpose and my light through all that darkness and the journey. And I would say, Melody, what I appreciate about your journey so much is that you're like in it. It's one thing I will say for me to have gone through those years and talk about like, oh, this is where I'm at. And to be real time, like that takes mega courage for you to just say, hey, this is what I'm going through right now. This is what I'm showing up. Like this is just who I am today. And I'm going through this like with you guys and healing through it. I think that's so empowering, so powerful. It just really, really,
thank you.
Yeah. It's so, for me, that was really touching. And the thing that I really appreciate about you, Melody, is that, I don't know about you guys, but when we see people on Instagram or Facebook or, certain types of people, maybe, even some of you guys think, oh, they are these certain type of people, and you guys make all these assumptions. And, I wanted to give people like, Melody to really talk about what you're going through, to recognize that everyone is going through this journey of life and there's nothing different. And for her to speak about it, it just felt really, really good because, to really close that gap between what we think we see on social media versus what's really going on. We're just people going through this journey together. So
you guys understand, like, you guys are probably on social media and you guys compare yourself, right?
Yeah.
Right? What you see online, you think that some people just have it all, right?
Yeah, so we're here with you guys, and I know this is a completely different flavor of live, and we're just here, just being with you guys today. And with that said, tell us a little bit about your passion for the mental health series that we're potentially bringing together for this audience, and what is your intention with it? What does your heart say about that?
Well, okay, when I see what you guys are saying here, okay, let me ask you guys, I want to interact a little bit. I mean, I do little lives myself on my social media, but not quite on as large of a scale. But I want to know from you guys, does it help you when you see someone that you are familiar with talk about what they're going through? Or like if they have any family members who, I saw someone said that their brother self-harms, just knowing that people, let's see, friends ignoring me. Hello, BTS Army. Yes, okay. Yes. So, the unrealistic body images. Okay. For example, just these days, I'm going through a bit of a transformation. I don't know if there's girls in here, guys, if you compare yourself with, body image just in itself. I just opened up on my Instagram, which is in the title, it's XX Melody, about how depression has eaten away at me. And I tried posting video of my body, showing how my body really looks without any editing, right? With like the ribs showing and how thin I am. And because all you see online is a perfect angle and it's beautifully captured or even artistically captured, and it's not realistic. It glorifies kind of like an unrealistic standard. So that was something that I'm just opened up about, and that was taken down twice. And I've been very upset about it lately because it took me almost a month to open up about that, especially coming from like a model-y, influencer-y side. And I wanted to be real with you guys, people like you, to show you guys that it's not always like that. Sometimes people really struggle. And it was taken down 2 times. So that just goes to show social media, it can be harmful. It doesn't want to show you the truth. So I'm trying to show you guys the truth. Let's see. So if it does help you guys with seeing people talk about what they're going through, I'm going to probably invite more people onto this channel and talk with them and ask them about what their experiences are with mental health, what helps them, tips at how to help them get through anxiety, depression. I know those 2 are really common. the comparison issue. Social media is stupid. Media here sucks. I mean, okay, let me ask you guys, because I don't know. It feels weird for me when I'm talking to you guys, but it's like me talking alone. Like I really, it's hard because there's a lot of you, but I want it to be more of a conversation. So like,
And I want to also acknowledge this. You know, I see a lot of the things in the comment where it says, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I invite you guys to shift that for a second. You know, we're not here to, you know, we're not here to say like anyone gets to feel sorry, and I appreciate the sentiment. And this is really to practice into authenticity. Practice into vulnerability for both of us, so that we want to give all of you guys the permission, and I say it in quotes because this is a permission you're going to give yourself, not from us. But if in any way we can influence you guys or impact you guys in a way that you also get to start to share your own stories and accept whatever you're going through. It's a part of you, and it doesn't make you any less beautiful. It doesn't, you know, so I wanted to really just take a moment to, you know, acknowledge that I really appreciate the thought and to recognize that this is about empowering you guys.
It is. It actually really is.
We want you guys to know that whatever you're going through is okay. And, you know, talking about, I think we started talking about body image. It took me 2 years to, you know, publish my book that's coming out next month. It's called Creating Your Own Happiness. And in that, I talk about all sorts of stuff. One of the things, honestly, I had a really hard time putting in that book was talking about my short-lived, it was only like 3 months, but my eating disorder at the time when I was in college. And I had a very difficult time admitting that for some reason for a long, long time. And for me to show up here with, you know, millions of people who's going to potentially see this,
right?
What I feel today is freedom to be able to talk about my truth, for her to talk about her truth,
despite whatever people might perceive us to be. Because I know you guys only see us through a screen, but at the end of the day, truth and intention shines through.
Yeah.
We're not here saying things like, you know, we're here to tell you uplifting things and that we believe in you, that you are going to get places, the place that you want to be in.
Yeah. And, you know, I saw it in the comment here. What are your thoughts on the fear of dying? Well, first of all, I will share something with you. You know, did you know that most people's number one fear is actually public speaking, and number two fear is fear of dying. So that's the second, you know, highest fear. And with that said, for me, death was one of the biggest teachers. I think that learning your relationship to death is going to be what's going to inspire to live. If you think about it, living and dying, it's literally the same thing, you guys. You go from birth to death. And sometimes we call it living and sometimes we call it dying. It all depends on how you show up in this world, what you get to do in each of those moments. So if there's fear of dying, yes, it could equally be fear of living, Alan.
I always wanted death.
And so for me, fear of others dying, I totally get it. But notice that the fear of anything is actually coming from a place of love. Like if you have a fear of losing your mom, losing your dad, like losing, and trust me, that was very, very real for me for a long time. Notice that is not fear. It's actually love showing up as fear. So whenever that fear comes up, whether it's fear for your, you know, own life, fear for your own death or somebody else that you love, just notice that that's actually coming from a deep love for that person or deep love for others. And in that, can you really be appreciative of, you know, whatever is coming through? How do you overcome suicidal thoughts? Well, you guys, you're here. There is nothing that happens in this world, in this universe by accident. There's a reason that we met. There's a reason I'm here right now sharing all the things that we've gone through. And there's a reason you're here. It's because this is supposed to impact you. This is supposed to give you that realization that you matter, and that you are powerful, and that we get to co-create this. Like without you, every single one of you guys right now in the chat or just watching, this experience wouldn't be the same. So we are so thankful that you're here. Take this as a sign from the universe that you're supposed to be here, and you're supposed to continue to be here.
It's facts.
And you get to look at the world and really appreciate all these signs that are coming through. So we're thankful that you're here. So if you're having any of those thoughts, just know that we want you here. We're so thankful that you're here.
We're here fighting for you. That's what we want.
So yeah, and we're trying to read this. So
I'm trying. Thank you so much for talking, because I'm trying to absorb what you guys are saying. I'm trying to see what the need is. I have a question for you guys. If I started a Discord and I came on here again and I shared that Discord with you guys, or if I asked Psych to go to share a Discord where I'm moderating that, would you guys be interested in a Discord where we could just talk about mental health stuff and be simps together? Are you guys interested in that? Because it sounds like there's a need to just share and get things off of your back. Discord, yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay. I might try to make that on my own. Maybe I'm not sure about Psych to Go yet, because I still need to figure out how I'm going to bring guests on here so you guys can understand. If you guys go over to my Instagram, which is xxmelody, and you can see on there, I'm a mental health advocate now. It sounds like, oh, wow. Okay, you guys, wow. I'm so honored, you guys.
Yeah, amazing, you guys.
I think I've been talking about this with my other live communities that I'm interested in making a Discord, and I was talking with some of the people in my community if they'd be interested in moderating that, and I feel like that would help people a lot. So then you can also find friends, because I feel like it's been so hard. Okay, tell me this. Tell me I'm right. In this pandemic, you're not really going to classes in person. You can't really go out. It's been so hard to make friends, right? And if some friends have fallen apart and you've lost some friends and you need new ones to just talk about stuff and bring each other up, and I would love to make a place for you guys. I guess, okay.
Amazing,
I'll work on that I'll work on that for you guys. Thank you guys for sharing. See, like, it's hard to be public speaking, just like she said. It's like I'm talking to you guys, but I'm trying to read everything you're saying as well. So, like, I'm sorry.
And let's take a moment here, you guys. I'm seeing various different kinds of comments. 99% of them are very supportive. And I just want to really create the space that all of you guys are in a very safe space. And thank you so much for, really creating that space with us right now, because that is really important. This is a safe space where we get to practice dropping judgment, practice dropping anything that doesn't serve you. Like, try that on for this particular live, and I'm so happy and grateful that you guys are showing up that way. You feel like crying? Cry. Go for it. We're here to hold space
on camera.
Yes.
All these random people. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm curious to hear from you guys right now. How are you? What are you, hearing from us today?
I'm so grateful for her.
As we're doing different things here today, talking about just real-time things that we've either experienced in the past, as well as what she's going through right now, real time. I mean, that's powerful. And like I said, our intention here is to give you guys an opportunity to give yourself permission to be wherever you are and accept yourself and be okay with it and love yourself through it. And really, take a moment to do that for you.
I have a question for you guys. Another tip, just like she's saying. Have you guys ever given yourself a hug, like genuinely? Because thank you. Especially being out here in Korea without my boyfriend. I don't have, sometimes even you guys, if you don't have family, you don't have someone to hug. Have you ever thought about giving yourself a hug? Because I realize that that's been helping. Because, you hear all this stuff about self-love and caring for yourself. Look at that. Never, right? You never think about that. But you are your own best friend. When you look in the mirror, that's the person you're stuck with for the rest of your life. When you look in the mirror, that person has to be your best friend.
Yeah,
sometimes I know, and it's weird because you're at home, right? You're at home, you're on your phone, and you're just like, I'm sad. And then sometimes I'm just, I need a hug. And you know what? I kind of just pat myself a little bit. And I'm just like, yeah, I need a hug right now. So I'm going to hug myself. Because I'm going through this process with you guys. I'm trying to learn how to love myself. And they say you can't ever depend on anyone else, right? And that hurts to hear. But at the same time, yeah, the person in the mirror is the person you're stuck with for the rest of your life. And when you talk to your best friend, like if I was talking to Yuri, am I going to tell her, hey, you look ugly. Hey, like you suck because you're having all these intrusive thoughts. You suck because you're scared of people. You're a failure. Would you say that to someone that is your friend? You would never say that, right? You would never say that to your best friend. And if you recognize the person in the mirror is your friend too, then you wouldn't be saying stuff like that to yourself. You know what I mean?
So I want to take a moment here, you guys, real time. Pick a compliment for yourself. What is something really powerful and loving that you can say to yourself today, right now? I invite you to type that in the chat. I want to hear you guys own this. I want to hear you guys really take a moment, take this community right now, right here, to say something amazing about yourself. What can you say?
What a great idea.
I would love to hear from you guys.
I hear a lot of sad things, right? But truthful things about yourself. But it'd be for like just a moment, a fraction in this time-space continuum that we're existing in.
Look at this, you guys.
Tell me, look at that.
I love it. I'm beautiful. I love myself. So these are things that you guys are all sending in the chat. Wow, that's really powerful, you guys.
I give
that's
myself
amazing.
Grace.
Yes, you're pretty. You're amazing. You're unique. Totally. Do you guys feel that shift right now as you guys are watching this live in the live chat? We're literally seeing thousands of people, hundreds of people, like just owning the compliment that they most want to hear. And this is where self-empowerment comes from, you guys. Mm-hmm. When you can actually give yourself the love, give yourself the compliment, give yourself the, care that you are potentially waiting to get from other people. Can you take a moment to really just own that and say, you know what, I am freaking worth it. Mm-hmm. I am amazing. I am beautiful. Look at you guys. Yes, hell yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, if you struggle with body image issues, tell me something that you like about the way you look. I don't want to hear something you don't like.
What do you like about your body today?
Me? Oh man, see, even when I think about it, I
put her on the spot.
Instantly think about things I don't like, but things I like about myself. I like my eyes.
Ooh, I like your eyes
they're
too.
Honest.
Oh, yes.
And I like the color, and I've always liked them. How about you?
I like my teeth today.
You do have nice teeth.
Thank you. But do you see what happens when you own who you are and when you own your compliment, when you own what you get to love about yourself, the universe, the people around you will say, yes, you do. Yes, you are. And they will validate whatever you say.
Beautiful. I love my skin color. That's so beautiful. I'm athletic. I like my eyebrows. What do you mean I would never? I saw you. You said no one will ever read this. And I saw that. I see you. I love,
beautiful, hair. You guys.
You guys. I was excited to meet you guys.
Yes.
Today. Sorry.
She was really excited. So this is amazing, you guys. You guys came in with these thoughts that you were like, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling that way. Notice that doesn't define you. That's just a part of you. That's like this jacket I'm trying on, right? Like that's a piece of you, sure, and love it. I love this jacket. You get to love your depression. You get to love your anxiety. You get to love whatever's coming up. And also know that there's other parts of you, like right now, that you're showing up with so much love, so much care. And this is also a part of you. It's really about like, which part of you do you want to give more energy and give more love to? And you can do that by just choosing into it. And the way that we just did that is I started asking myself, I started asking you guys questions that led you into the state. And this is a powerful reminder that you can do this at any time. And just that quickly, you went from I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling depressed, which is amazing. That's okay. And also notice that there's other voices in your head that you can give the microphone to say, what else do I got? What else can I say about myself? And that's also available for you guys at any time.
And that's why it's so important to surround yourself with people who bring you up. Because just like what we just did, what she did for you, like you guys asking you, okay, tell me something that you like about yourself, right? And in that instant, your mind shifts into something good, right? So you need to surround yourself with people who will constantly remind you of the good in you. so that it's constantly giving that voice, the microphone, to those positive thoughts in your head. Does that make sense? So friends really matter. And that's something I've been learning lately. And I'm so blessed for the people I've surrounded myself with. I'm so blessed to have met Yuri. And that's why I do want to make that Discord for you guys, because look at how wonderful you guys are to each other. You know, if you could tell someone else that you look beautiful, right, you would do that in an instant, because you know that would make them feel better, right? If you can give a hug to someone. And so, yeah, I'm going to say this again. You guys can come over to, I'm going to try to make a Discord for all of you guys. You can go over to my Instagram, which is in the live title, and we can become a community where we can do that for you. Bring the positive thoughts out. Be there, show up for each other and uplift each other. Create a positive community. No more sadness. I mean, okay, that's not true. Sadness is true. Sorry, guys. It's a little hectic.
Yeah, there's a lot of chat happening. Hey, you guys, take a moment right now. How are you feeling? What's shifting for you right now as you listen to this, as you guys are here watching this, sitting there? You guys have cried. You guys have felt. You guys been here with us. You guys are really just here. We're feeling oneness here, which is one of my visions for the world. And we are here. Slow down, you guys. I'm curious, like, what's coming up for you? How are you feeling? Up? I'm healing. That's really powerful.
I feel better.
Can I get a hug?
Sleepy.
Of course.
I love that. Sleep is hard sometimes.
We're sending lots of hugs.
I'm happy and tired. That's good. Tired. I am inspired. Are you doctor? I read random one. Sorry about that. Related, emotion, appreciate yourself.
And just really quick, you guys, for those of you guys who's just logging in or who've logged in the last few minutes, you are on Psych2Go, the largest online mental health magazine and YouTube channel in the world. We are a community that's growing 5.6 million strong. So we are so excited that you guys are here. I'm honored for Ty, CEO of Psych2Go, as well as his entire team that invited us here today to give us the voice, give us an opportunity to talk about some of these really important matters in the world. So we just want to take a moment to do that. And if you guys, by the way, we're starting a movement here. We want mental health to be mental, states of any sort to get to be, normalized. We get to validate every single, mental challenges or mental state that people are going through to be normalized. So we're starting a movement here. I invite you guys to share this video, share Psych2Go with people around you as much as possible, because we're on a mission to really not only help people become aware, but also to create a community, as well as to really contribute to the healing of the world. Also, you guys are more than welcome to follow, my YouTube channel, which is Yuri1C, which is at the top. Her channel is at the top as well as, we both talk about, I talk more about actually mindset on my Instagram, and she talks about mental health challenges that she's going through real time. So feel free to follow us as well. And I'll actually, we'll go ahead and post it at the bottom, but my Instagram is Yuri1C. And what's your Instagram?
I'm XX Melodi. And people think that's a little weird. I'll explain that. XX means kiss, like a sign off. So like, it's like if you're writing, I really like to write letters. I don't know if anyone else out there, you can write it, but if you're old school and really likes writing letters, I like to sign off at the bottom with like, love, Melody, right? But I put XX. So that's because I write a lot. So in my captions, I write a lot about exactly what she said, what I'm going through real time. And I like to sign off at the bottom with a little XX, like hugs and kisses, right? So
yeah, so I'm excited to connect with all of you guys and really create this community and this movement even more. And besides that, you guys, how are you doing? So with the Mental Health Awareness Month happening right now, I saw some of you guys say you feel validated today, you feel seen today, you feel acknowledged today, you feel like you're with us today. And I'm just really grateful that you guys are here, just really experiencing this moment with us. And we're really excited to have Melody here, as we will be creating some additional opportunities for other people from different parts of the world, different parts, different industries to come on and talk about their own mental challenges, to bring even more awareness around mental health, challenges, as well as to really normalize. That's what I envision for leaders of the world, influencers of the world, to really just share authentically what's going on, within themselves. So yeah, I'm really, really grateful that you guys are all here today.
To answer the question that I see someone keep repeating, the Discord link, I haven't made it yet. I'm going to make it. Today I feel really empowered that I need to take that step. So if you go to my Instagram, I will be making that Discord either today or tomorrow. And Yuri's absolutely right about that. We're going to so for people who keep coming in and out, we're going to be inviting more people to talk about and share where they're at mentally and how, like, tips that they really stick to. Because, everyone has their own like little stories that help them process things. For example, I'll share one with you guys right now. I read this story. I don't know if any of you guys ever read, have you ever read the Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul?
It's Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Yes, Chicken Soup for the Soul.
I actually met some of the authors.
Really?
Yeah, I love that book.
Really
I
cool.
have like a 25-year-old copy of my book in Korean, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book.
But that book is amazing because one of the stories stuck. So you guys, if you guys struggle with what difference do I make? What difference do I make? I'm a one person. What can I do? This is a story that helped me with that. There was a man. He was walking down the beach. And on the beach, he saw that there was, I guess it was high tide, and it washed up all these starfish. And then it was low tide, and all these starfish were just strewn up on the beach. And they're all going to die because starfish, they need water. And he's like, man, that sucks. But then he sees another guy walking down the beach. And this guy's just walking down the beach, picking up one starfish at a time and just throwing it back in the ocean. And thousands of starfish. And the guy, the first man, what are you doing? You can't possibly save them all. You can't possibly save them all. What are you doing? And that guy picks up another one. He goes, well, it mattered to that one. He just keeps throwing them back. Because it doesn't matter if you can't save them all. If you guys each individually make a difference, you keep touching other lives and you keep touching other lives, and you make a huge difference to the one person. If you make one person smile in a day, you just made that person's day so much better. And that within itself just has a ripple effect. And that story, I don't know why that one stuck in my mind for like 15 years. But every time I think, why do I do this? I'm just one person,
Yeah.
I can't help everyone. I can't save everyone as much as I'd love to. And I'm sure you guys feel that way. But it matters to the one person that you help on a certain day. Just like right now, you guys are here with me right now. And I don't know who I can help. But I believe that Yuri and I are helping you guys. And you guys are helping us in return because we know that we're making a difference. And you know that you're seen, even if it's just for a moment in time, which is today. It matters. And now, whoever listened to that story that I just shared, you have that story in your head. And I hope that stays with you.
I feel you too. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Let us know if we made you smile today.
Starfish story.
If there was a shift today.
Patrick, stop.
If you felt something different today because of this, because that's what we're here to do. I remember, when I started this journey of helping people, my only goal was literally, if I can help one person smile, if I can help just one person or stop one person from thinking about taking their own life and continue to live, that's all I cared about. And here I am. I get to impact thousands of people on a daily basis. And this is amazing. And I'm grateful every day because my mission started with one starfish, one person. So whatever you guys think you're doing or not doing, just know that just you showing up here right now, being with us, starting this movement with us.
Thank you for being here.
Supporting us, supporting Psych2Go, you're making a difference. Isabella, comparing with yourself to others.
Comparison is really hard.
We can talk about that. Yeah. I invite you to think about that comparison or judgment that comes up, you guys. Whatever you're noticing about other people, even like with all the beautiful comments I'm hearing from you guys today,
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it. And we are all mirrors to one another.
I always hear that.
Yeah, what you see in us is actually a part of you. So whatever you said about us that was kind, I just want you to know that you're also amazing and that we appreciate you and that you guys are loved. Like everything that you're saying is also whatever you're noticing about me, her, anyone else in the world is actually, what you get to acknowledge about yourself as well. So when it comes to comparison and or judgment, if it's coming from a place of, admiration of another person or judgment of another person, notice that that's actually directed at yourself as well. And notice that is, exactly what you get to tell yourself as well. Thank you for letting us know that you guys are smiling today. And thank you for being on this live stream, really feeling with us. A lot of you guys cried today. A lot of you guys felt today. A lot of you guys started to really just be here with us today and really appreciate it.
I'm really enjoying what you guys are writing right now. And just like what she said, because I'm hearing her right here. Everything.
Screaming her.
No. What you guys are saying shows us about where your heart is at. Because what you see is a reflection of where you are inside, or at least in this moment. And that's why when people say negative things to you, if people ever say negative things to you, I know it's going to hurt for a moment, but you have to recognize that's where they are at. That's where their mind is. It's a reflection of where they're at. If they're choosing to see the bad in you, that's where they're at. And have compassion. Actually, I just saw something about the difference between empathy and compassion. Empathy is I understand you. And I understand you, right? I feel for you. Compassion is taking it to a next step where it's I understand you and I'm going to do something about it. Like try to make you feel better. I can't quite word it the same way that I saw it, so I'll repost it on my story if you go over. Thank you, California. But I want you guys to think about the difference between empathy and compassion. Go look it up because the words aren't coming to me right now. So yeah, I am on blast. I am public speaking right now, so you have to excuse me.
You're doing amazing. And a lot of you guys are sharing with us that you're crying. Thank you. Thank you for feeling. Thank you for feeling whatever is coming up. Oh, I'm just looking at some of these comments.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't want to go, and I don't want you to go either. Stay, but go to class. Be a good student. Be a good student.
You're sobbing. You're seen. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us exactly what you're feeling.
We're holding a space for you right now. And so feel free to be and feel your emotions. Trust that we understand because we wouldn't be here if we didn't.
Yeah.
We're pretty in our own ways, absolutely.
Yes, you guys are so beautiful.
If you guys can
oh wow. Yeah. Someone just said you saved my life. And if that's true, we're thankful that you share. We're thankful that you're here with us.
You're my starfish. If that's gonna be my little thing, if that's how I'm gonna start being
cry
here with you guys with Psych2Go, and if that's how I'm gonna call you guys are my starfish, and whoever remembers that, because that story has stuck with me for many years.
Yeah.
And I hope that you can help other starfish too.
So I want to hear in the comment, you guys, what has been powerful for you today? We want to know because we did try on a different format. We get to have the beautiful Melodi here. What was impactful for you guys today? How are you feeling? What was the journey that you guys went through with us today? We are your starfish. Yes.
Man, can I just take a moment to appreciate Yuri so much for holding this down. When I met her, she grounded me too. She's met me at a very emotional time in my life, so I'm really grateful, and she's holding it down here too. And isn't she so great at this? She's so
You're
great.
Amazing. Thank you.
Mindset lady for real. I need that in my life.
Oh, I love the starfish. We went from the bubble cult to starfish. I love it.
What's the bubble cult?
For those, yeah, I did this whole bubble meditation last time. And
Really?
yeah, it was,
sounds
and
so
they
nice.
were starting this whole bubbles,
More bubbles.
bubble and starfish. You guys love it.
It's water themed.
So you guys know this about me. I see you guys, queens and kings too. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for showing up with the most
Bubble cold.
amazing self today. And take a moment, you guys, to take a deep inhale in wherever you are. Maybe take a moment to close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart. Take a deep, 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 deep inhale. Just really, really inhaling all the goodness, all the good vibes from all over the world that we just cultivated together. We're sending you massive love from South Korea, and there's love coming from everywhere today. There's literally thousands of people who hopped on here, who created this together, and all of you guys showed up with so much love. And exhale. Oh,
You
I
guys
hope
are
you're not
awesome.
still holding the breath.
Yes.
Let's do it one more time. Take a
Okay.
deep inhale in and exhale out. Knowing that if you made a difference for one person today, which you certainly have for us,
You made a difference for me today, so you definitely did. And then I think Yuri thinks so too. So that's 2 starfish for you.
and even if that's just yourself today, I hope you guys celebrate that. I hope you guys celebrate that shift or that change or the love that you started for yourself or others. We just really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate Melodi being here, sharing her story. Whatever comes up, know that we're all connected. Like all the emotions that we ever feel, everyone has felt them at different times in their life. We just go through different journeys at different times. So just want to let you guys know that we're all connected here. We're all one. You know, my vision for the world is that we get to lead humanity into living with love, and that stands for laughter, oneness, vulnerability, and ease. And today I'm really feeling the love, I'm feeling the oneness, and we're all here.
Okay.
So
I see a lot about anxiety right now.
yeah. So, you know, please, whether in this chat or in the comment, actually, what are some topics that we can continue to
Give me some topics,
address,
you guys.
You know, for the future live streams or videos on Psych2Go, and potentially the series that we're going to start, so that we can really start to support you guys in different ways. Feel free to share in the comments. Also, if you guys are on here live stream, I also invite you guys to go in the comments and just share with us what was most powerful, what was most helpful for you.
So share. So to revamp that, please share, like, if you can, concisely what you guys need more advice and tips on, and what was helpful for you today. Social anxiety, toxic parents again. Okay.
So
I see a lot of social anxiety.
Yeah. So
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
take a note. So
yeah. Thank you so much for all of you guys showing up. And hey, I know that there's a lot of things going on in the world, and you guys are addressing some of it. And without going into anything specific today, just know that there's a place in every single human's heart that desire connection and harmony and synergy. And today I just want to take a moment to really give energy to that place. I know there's a lot of things going on in the news, in the world right now. We see you, we hear you, and we're here to make a stand for harmony, oneness, and all of that. So all of you guys that are here today, I really appreciate you just sharing this moment. Again, feel free to let us know how we can potentially support you in the future, what kind of topics. We're always looking to hear from you guys. This is a conversation we're having.
Yes, I'm taking down notes from you guys, so that's why I got, thank you for the Yuri, because I want, this is helping me understand how I can help you guys, better serve you guys. So in the way you guys are helping me, right? Because you're giving me ideas and giving her ideas, and then we're going to help you. It's a constant back and forth. That's how life goes. You give and you receive. Give and receive.
Yeah. So share with us in the chat before we conclude one thing that you're grateful for today, and or one thing that you're grateful for from this live stream today. Whatever feels good, feel free to share. Would love to hear from you guys. Let's leave this on a very, very beautiful note and come together in this energy of gratitude. I would love to hear from you. Today, I really appreciate all of you guys for showing up here. It's always an honor to be here with this community. This community is very special to my heart, and to be able to really have this conversation with you guys from literally all over the world. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for Psych2Go for allowing me to be here with Melodi, with you guys today. And I'm really appreciating every single one of you guys for sharing. You guys share so much today, and I really just appreciate you guys sharing. You were just as equally vulnerable, all of you guys in the chat, as we were. It's not
public.
more.
It's all public.
And it's really, really beautiful. So thank you so much. And, you know, yeah, so let us know how we were able to support you, or how we're able to support you moving forward, what you are grateful for.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time because I don't know who came in and out. Also, I am going to make a Discord for you guys. I'm gonna announce it probably on my Instagram. So if you guys want to go over there, I'm gonna make a Discord so we can be a community for each other outside of this live stream. Also, I also want to say again for Yuri, like, shout out. She has a book coming out about happiness.
It's called Creating Your Own Happiness. That will be out soon, so I will be including that link sometime.
Thank you. I lost 26 residents to COVID outbreak.
Oh, thank you, Ray. And hey, you guys, I know for some of you guys who's hopping on from the other live stream with Tim as well as myself, I wanted to thank you guys for all of you guys who chipped into the India's fundraiser for COVID crisis that we did with Psych2Go as a collaboration. Thank you so much. I believe we raised almost $10,000, and it's not even that, but all the people who came together to really support this thing that's going on in the world, like it was really heartwarming, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Again, please feel free to share with us what was most helpful for you today. What are you grateful for today, whether it's about this live stream or just in life. And on that note, we'll let that chat going for a little bit, and we'll conclude this in just a little bit here.
Yuri, Ty says that he wants me to say hi.
Oh, come in. Oh, so this is, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, it's Leonard here. Thanks so much for having Melodi, part of the Wild team, and thanks Yuri for hosting this live stream. I think it was a huge success. Hopefully everyone took away something from both Yuri and Melodi's story, and hopefully we can organize more and more things just like this. And we want to hear more of your stories, and we just want to bring awareness to mental health, and we want to disarm the intensity of like the topic. That's essentially what we're trying to say.
They like your accent.
Oh, they do?
How do we follow you? On Instagram?
Oh, yeah, you can find me on Instagram at It's Leonard Lim. It should be in the description.
Yeah, we'll include all of ours in the caption.
If you guys were here today with me, this was my first time being here with Yuri and Leonard. So you guys are my starfish. I'm gonna call you guys that from now on.
What's the starfish?
Where
were you?
I shared a story about why all this time for years, like I've thought, I know that I make a difference even though I'm just one person. So it was a starfish story. So now she's the bubbles lady, I'm the starfish girl.
I like that.
We have our little characters here.
I like that.
You guys, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for crying, thanks for laughing, thanks for being in gratitude with you guys, with us.
Thank you for being here with us.
I really appreciate all of you. Sending you so much love, and we will see you guys very soon. And if you have anything that came up for you during this live stream, feel free to share either in the chat. We're going to conclude this soon, so go ahead and comment below. Share this video. Share Psych2Go videos with the world, we're creating a movement here to really bring mental health awareness, to the world. I mean, like I said, we're 5.6 million subscribers strong, and it's because of all of you guys, as well as, our movement is to heal the world. So if you guys are with us, please feel free to share. Let us know how this was helpful for you. And other than that, sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for being here with us.
Bye, y'all.
Nice to meet you guys.
Bye, guys. Well done, ladies.